How to get over a bad breakup. Get a new dog, buy some new shoes, sleep with an old flame. Nah, man cleanse.
I love you more than I love myself, boy. And my love for you caught it from the jump.
What the hell is going on between the sheets up in my home? Between the sheets. Girl, I'm about to have a fit. Oh, it's about to be some shit. So what's up, y'all? It's about to be some shit.
It is about to be some shit.
What's this episode about?
Kyla's man cleanse.
Well, you know what? At first, we're going to talk about man cleanses in general, right?
Okay, so what is a man cleanse to you?
A man cleanse is basically when you're not speaking to anybody. Like, when I say speaking to anybody, I mean you're not dating, you're not, like, of course, the 2017, 2016, whatever, the talking to phase. You're not sleeping with anyone. You're just, like, living your best life by yourself.
How long is a man cleanse? Typically?
A man cleanse could be about 6 months. 3 months to 6 months. A month to 3 months.
So, 2 weeks. It depends on the woman, obviously. But why would a woman go on a man cleanse?
Because I think it's essential, honestly, when you just get out of a relationship. So
that's,
you know what I mean? Or, a situation, whatever you're in, like you were with somebody and it was damaging to you, or, like you lost your focus, then of course I think that, like a man cleanse is best.
If I'm coming out of a relationship, which I've only came out of maybe 2 relationships my whole life, come out of them, I'm in them now, but I never thought of it as a man cleanse. What it was just focusing on you. Mm-hmm. Some women go through a whole phase or a thought phase, whatever you want to call it, after their relationships, but really, to me, it's really important to have time to yourself, to get to know yourself, to heal, to
be without somebody for a while.
And definitely see the things that you have to change that went on in your previous relationship. Whatever reason it didn't work, it definitely wasn't because of one person. I think a lot of times you say that. Even if it was a situation where you were cheated on or anything, you still don't want yourself to be put in the same predicament
because you're not
in the next relationship. Yes.
No, you're not. I have to speak from an example.
That's why it's important to have like a man cleanse. And I know it's very hard because when you come out of a relationship, you're distraught most likely. You don't want to be alone. That's the one thing you don't want to feel.
You're trying to have that little pillow talk. You're still trying to get it in. To kind of like make yourself feel better, but you really don't feel better because then it's like the person that you were you were recently with, they're not going to, the person that you're sleeping with would not fill in that void that you're having. How to survive a man cleanse? Let me tell you, I am on one right now. We'll keep it a bead. I can't, whatever. It's a humbling experience. But one of my homegirls, I went to the gym with her, and she told me, like, Kyla, you should go on a man cleanse after your last situation. I told her, you're right, maybe for 3 months. No, Kyla, 6 months. 6 months.
6 months is a long time.
So I was talking to Marla, and she said to me, I really think you should go ahead and go on one. I'm like, you too.
And how hard of a time did you give me?
I was like, first of all, I just kept on asking you questions about it. Yeah. And so, like, I was like, maybe I really should go ahead, and do this because the last situation I was in was bullshit. I, hold you, that was garbage. So, like, now it's time for me to get my life back together, and refrain from speaking to men, and if they have garbage with them, they definitely can't speak to me. You know what I mean? But,
so break that down. What?
Now, when I say garbage with them, I'm trying to say this without sounding rude.
So does this help you come up with like better standards when it comes
exactly,
to that?
Like I'm not chilling at your fucking house. Excuse my language. I'm not chilling at
no Netflix and chill.
At the fucking party. I'm not texting you 24/7 because I work, I go to school, I go to the gym. I have other things on my mind to be just sitting there using my damn fingers. I like to talk on the phone too. All right, and I'm not dealing with anybody's damn boyfriend. I'm not coming back, come rewind.
Oh my
okay, you can kiss my ass with that one too.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I'm
so how?
Being honest, huh? That was just, you said let's keep it real. I'm sorry for my mouth.
No, that's good.
That's exactly my thoughts. Like, nah, I'm cool with that.
But I mean, this is to help you get out what you gotta get out. So, I mean, when you doing that, were you like setting down these ground rules? Is there any temptation at all?
Oh yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
you love your men.
I love men. Honestly, heterosexual as hell. You know, if I see a nice looking guy go by, I'm like, oh shit, he's cute. But what's his agenda? Honestly, I have an agenda to accomplish right now, and it's to get my ass out of school. You know what I mean? And just make this money, and to continue to stay in shape and stuff. So, you know, it's not the right time for me to be on the dating scene, excuse me. So, you know, it's like, all right, he's nice looking, must be nice. Keep it pushing. You know, I have guys.
How long has it been?
I want to say it's been a month now, honestly.
Oh God! And you were going for
3 months.
This girl.
We'll see.
I think you should go for 6 months. I think 6 months.
Heard you.
In 6 months, you can really find yourself. In 3 months, you might have an idea. But it's not even really about finding.
It's just just focusing on yourself.
Right. It's not even about, a guy hits you up. You don't have this, that, and the third. Move on. A man cleanses. You're not even worried about that. You're not worried about
doing your own thing.
If a guy hits you up, it just could be wrong timing right now. Hey, sorry, you look good,
but I can't do it.
I'm focusing on myself right now. That's the bottom line of a man cleansing. That's what I was telling you. I wasn't saying just wean him out. No, it's kind of cold turkey, and it's hard for a lot of women to do that. I mean, I've done it myself. That's why I told you should do it. I want maybe a year. I mean, talking to people.
Exactly. Come on, let's keep it a beat. Let's keep it a beat.
But
it happens,
without sex, maybe like a year. After the last fuckboy, but then I found a really good relationship because I was not looking whatsoever. And I think it's perfectly fine to really straight up tell a guy, I'm on a man cleanse, because they're gonna look at you like you crazy.
No, let me tell you something. No, don't do that. You know what? Let me tell you why.
You've done that.
I mean, you know the past situation with that young man, the young devil. He wanted to go out with us for, a couple times actually. He wanted to hang out with me, and he also wanted to go out with us for Halloween. And I was like, no, it's a ladies' night. No, it's a ladies' night. Oh, no, I'm going out for girls' night. And he told me specifically that he believes I hate men.
See, that's the thing.
Now, that was his perception, but...
Because he's a man. Okay, of course. And he was in the doghouse at the time. But there will be a lot of men who will try to put you in that category of, you're anti-man. You think you're too woman enough to be with a man, or blah, blah, blah.
Or why can't you hang out? No,
you should be woman enough to be on your own. There's no problem with that. Temporarily. It's not forever. And no guy has to understand what you're going through. No guy, you shouldn't have to explain shit to nobody.
Thank you. And my thing is, why would I invite the person that I'm having conflict with out with me when I'm cleansing myself from them? It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? So, this is no shade, by the way. This is just being honest.
But that's how a lot of women find themselves going backwards and back into the same situation, forgiving the person time after time after time after time. When really you just should find steps and ways to move forward. I mean, we're going to discuss, different tips and different things that we think can help you go through a man cleanse if that's the situation you're in now, or for in the future if you ever need it. So we'll give you maybe 5 tips on how to survive a man cleanse.
Cinco.
And hopefully it works for you. I'm gonna give a few tips that work for myself, and Kyla will give a few tips that work for herself, and we'll see how this goes.
So, the 5.
All right, you stretch it.
Cinco.